Hey everyone, it's Justin. Thank you for watching and welcome to my house. It's time for another ServiceNow Store Highlights episode. That's SSH version 12012023. That's December 1st, 2023, our first episode in December, and getting up into our last episodes of 2023. You can see here we've gone down in volume again for this week. 94 applications last week, and we are at 25 new or updated applications in the ServiceNow Store for this week's episode of ServiceNow Store Highlights. And I forgot to mention, thank you for listening if you're listening to the podcast on your favorite podcasting app. That's ServiceNow Store Highlights. Let's see how that broke down. We're going to go ahead and show this by category for this particular episode of December 1st, 2023. And we can see here we have 3 compatibility updates, 1 downgrade, 2 fixes, 10 highlights, 3 minor updates, 3 new releases, and 3 release notes fails. I'd say that's 4 threes. We'll call this the episode of threes for 2023. Let's jump into the episode and take a look at the compatibility updates. We have 3 of them again: Decipher, Delinea Privilege Manager, and TCP PA Accelerator. All were compatibility updates. A couple of them were to Utah and Vancouver, or they were just up to Vancouver. So I noticed that a couple of them were hadn't been updated since December of last year, 2022, and they kind of all the way back up to the whatever brings them current. So that's the compatibility updates. There was 1 downgrade. We don't get these very often. This one was hardware asset management. So if you grabbed the upgrade for hardware asset management that came on November 2nd, you can see it here at the top of the screen, or I'm saying it out loud for those of you that are listening. It was withdrawn on November 22nd for the reason of no longer supported. Now, what was new in that release was indoor mapping capability for hardware asset. So they've taken that out of the store. We're back to version 8.0, which was released in August of 2023. So just keep that on your radar. I know there's a lot of hardware asset customers out there, and this is a pretty well-used tool, but I doubt anybody upgraded that fast in production. But if you did, take a look. You may want to hold off on that one because there is an issue and there's a reason they pulled it from the store. But that's only 1 downgrade this week. Let's take a look at the fixes. We had 2: codeless catalog automation and live agent chat integration, both with some fixes, some minor fixes, not worth tying up the episode. Same thing with these minor updates: PagerDuty automation, proven optics, FM or financial management enablement pack, and true context all had some minor updates. Again, not worth spending a lot of your time. And we had 3 release notes fails, unfortunately: Amaze by an elective deployment guide and ITOM content service. If you haven't seen the show before or listened to the show before, a release notes fail is exactly what it sounds like. There are no or missing or repeated release notes, so I can't tell you what got updated. You can see here for the ITOM content service, version 1.1.7 and version 1.1.9 don't tell us anything about what's new in them. So that's the release note fails for the week, which brings us to the exciting part. We've got 3 new releases in this week's episode. Let's take a look at the first: Cask IntraneXt, deliver a unified employee experience utilizing what, everybody? Artificial intelligence. Of course, that's the theme of the year. Key features on the functional side: modern omni-channel experience with a focus on employee experience, custom widgets and content modules to address business challenges, deep process experience and expertise. On the technical side, integrated modern technologies including machine learning and artificial intelligence. There it is, everyone. Integration and expertise to streamline access to content across the enterprise, pre-built components to accelerate outcomes, deep ServiceNow expertise to design, build, and configure out-of-the-box or new features and functionality. They did give us some screenshots. We've got a portal image here showing a man drinking coffee with a big old smile on his face. Then we've got some news widgets showing on the intranet page. Then there's a My Life at Cask showing PTO balance, paycheck, and retirement savings, and About Us page showing some graphics for topics, I guess: humble beginnings, looking ahead, giving for good, fearless leaders. Then some recent rewards and recognitions. Again, some picture widgets linking to some topics around rewards and recognition. Here's a survey screenshot showing selecting 1 of 5 stars and adding additional comments. And then we're back to smiling man drinking coffee on the portal page. So that's what's new from Cask NX LLC. Next on the list of new releases is from Cisco It is Cisco Intersight Incident Management Integration. Visibility and monitoring for Cisco Intersight. Let's take a look at the key features for this new application. Display incident analysis reports and dashboard widgets, import alarms and advisories from Cisco Intersight platform, synchronize alarm and advisory data between Cisco Intersight platform and the plugin, raise incidents for alarms and advisories, and monitor incidents raised on alarms and advisories for all Intersight managed infrastructure. They've also got screenshots. First on the list is going to be the authentication, providing an API key and a secret key. I love that they included this in their screenshot, even though the whole key is not there. Very brave, very brave. Hopefully they deleted this after they published it. Here's the incident management integration showing alarms in a page. Then there is a dashboard picture showing alarms, open incidents, incidents versus source name, and open incidents versus component. Let's see what else. And then we're back to the key ID and secret key for configuring that integration with Intersight.com. And that's what's new from the team at Cisco Systems Incorporated. Next on the list and last of our new releases, Kyndryl Integration Query Builder for, there it is again, AI Insights. AI Insights using Kyndryl VESA or VESA. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Someone let me know in the comments if I've mispronounced it. Key features, I've got a mouthful here. Let's see if we can summarize this. Kyndryl Integration Query Builder provides pre-built ServiceNow query that returns predefined fields as response to Kyndryl AI Insights. There's some properties to manage which fields are returned for each record type. Pagination supported to ensure good performance. Let's see, even though it's specific to Kyndryl AI Insights, it can be used by all query applications. No additional ACLs or read access to incident problem change or request tables are needed. Kyndryl VESA provides following insights: top pervasive issues in granular categories, root causes of incidents, factors influencing MTTR or mean time to resolve, reasons for ticket reassignments and reopening, change-induced incidents due to suboptimal processes, opportunities for improving the efficiencies of server desk agents, maybe that should be service desk agents, and support personnel's, data capturing improvements, benefits, continuous improvement in service delivery, identify automation opportunities, and accelerate ticket volume reduction. They've also got screenshots. We're 3 for 3. Here is the integration properties. Do we got a key and a secret key in there? No, they didn't include one. Too bad, Kyndryl. Cisco did it for you. But there's all the settings for the integration for AI Insights. Here is a view of top 10 ticket drivers, level 1 and level 2. Then I've got a screenshot. It looks like another dashboard of assignment group, MTTR, category, and subcategory, showing some bar charts, both horizontal and vertical bar charts. And then ticket by month in MTTR, and some application keywords. It's like a heat map of keywords. And back to the integration details for this new application from Kyndryl Incorporated. And that is our new releases, which leaves us with the highlights. Let's get started on those. We've only got 10 of them, so it should go by pretty quickly. First on the list is going to be the ARMIS incident integration upgraded to version 1.2.0. And in this minor release, it's certified for Vancouver, Utah, and Tokyo, but it also updates the integration's authorization flow to use a flow designer action and submit the token via multi-part/form data for improved security. So technically a compatibility update plus a new feature. Next on the list of updates or highlights is Asset Security Posture Management updated to version 1.1.7. Note this is an Innovation Lab app, so don't put it in production and it's not supported. New, use your own policies or the policies included with the application to your own create custom insights. I'm reading the bad English there, so don't judge me, please. Use the supported custom insight widgets to create the following types of visualizations on the custom insights dashboard. Comparison charts widget compares the total counts of matching asset for up to 5 policies. Policy match counts widget provides totals for all assets that match policies. Policy match percentages widget provides you with percentages of your total assets that match policies. And policy match trends widget displays trend lines for matching assets for a given period that you choose. And what's changed is you can now drill down for more details in the widgets displayed in the security posture control dashboard. Next up is going to be Best Practice Engine updated to version 5.3.55. Let's see if we can get that window to open. There it is. And in this version, let's see. Oh, I had to look at this before. We've got to compare it to the previous one. Okay, changes include a new definition identifying misconfigured ACLs, updates to definitions, and then a bunch of letters and numbers. Reduced processing for update set scans and resolved an issue with in-development custom scan applications. You can view their website at braviumlabs/bpe-releases for additional details on this release. Next up is Cloud Security Posture Management, another Innovation Lab app, updated to version 2.3.5, and this one they've changed the core framework. There's new enhancements to the Security Posture Control core application. So if you're playing around with that one, you may want to grab this update as some core functionality has changed. Next on our list is Designer. It was updated to version 5.8.0, and in this version, let's see, new BPMN 2.0 shapes, increase the number of connection points in swim lanes, support for extended tables and element without class definition, and there were some bug fixes around diagram content visibility. There is actually more detailed release notes here, so if you want to go take a look, take a screenshot of this video, or check it out for yourself. But that's what's new from the team at INS-PI GmbH. Next up on our list of highlights, NCM Self-Service Plugin for Application Lifecycle Management was updated to version 1.6.1, and this one includes Nutanix Calm plugin for ServiceNow, renamed to NCM Self-Service Plugin for ServiceNow, a ServiceNow Vancouver compatibility support, synchronization of subnets in an environment, and catalog item checkout or submit after variable load. Just like the last one, there's actually more release notes than what I read, so go check it out or take a screenshot of this video so you can have all the good juicy details for this updated app from Nutanix Inc. Next is OpenText ECM or XECM and Spoke was updated to version 1.2.2, and they've introduced some new Spoke actions. Now, after all those nice detailed release notes, I get this new Spoke actions. Well, which new Spoke actions? Are they Spoke actions that I want to update my application and take advantage of? Or is that something I might want to skip and wait till the next release? Come on, everybody. Give us some better release notes. It's not a release notes fail, because at least there's something there. We know something changed, but we just don't know everything. What all changed? Come on, everybody. Next up on our list, Security Posture Control Core, again an Innovation Lab app, updated to version 1.1.8, and in this one, on the new side, they've created hierarchical, that's one of those words I just struggle with, hierarchical policies to help you reduce the totals of your matching assets by creating new policies from a base policy. Filter assets in your policies by configuration item classes such as CMDB Server, CMDB CI Computer, and other classes that are supported by the Service Graph connectors. Query assets based on common CMDB CI metadata such as OS, OS version, hostname, software, and other properties. And there's one change, they've introduced directory services as a Service Graph connector category to support connectors for sources such as Microsoft Active Directory. All right, no, I don't want to quit Chrome. I want to go to the next application, which is Tasker. Tasker was updated to version 2.8.4. I think the last update we saw from them was in July, so here we are with a new major release. Oh, I'm sorry, they called this minor, but there's a lot here. I'm going to read some of it to you. What's new? There's some template enhancements. All templates, users can clone templates and use keyboard shortcuts to copy and move template tasks within a template tree. OU templates can grant OU task managers or all OU members permission to run OU templates. Email routing enhancements, multiple task creation enhancements, performance improvements, including create subtasks for each sub-organizational unit and for each OU member, run template from a task, and save task as a template. Record watcher improvements, some huge 90% reduction in the AMB messages. You'll see that here in the what's fixed section as well. Reduced AMB warning messages log, or in the log by up to 90%. Acceptance overdue email subject. Notifications now contain a subject. They didn't before. I guess you got a blank subject email. Sorry, that's not funny, but my brain thinks it's funny. And then Tasker 2.8.4 improves system performance for the following task features. Run template, save as a template, create subtasks for each sub-OU, and create subtasks for each OU member. Next and last on our list of highlights is going to be Tier 44 EM/8 was updated to version 5.3.1, and in this version, oh, this is another one where I have to compare it to the previous one to know what I'm supposed to read you. Yeah, here it is. So the new ones in this release for November 22nd are rendering efficiency improved for consistent visualization times, updates to allow for new add-on applications, and automatic relationship management for data centers, rooms, and other facilities. That, my friends, is our entire episode. Let's take a look one more time at what you just saw or heard. 3 new releases, 10 highlights, 3 compatibility updates, 3 minor updates, 2 fixes, 1 downgrade, and 3 release notes fails. I hope you found this video or this podcast helpful. If you did, please like, please subscribe, or share it with somebody who you think might be interested in what got updated in the ServiceNow Store. And until next time, don't forget to always be learning.